thing in Alabama. And I said, woo, I got to get over there. You know what I'm talking about? This woman right up here knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, with my old age, I forgot I think I lost my car or my keys or my driver or my mind, something like that. And I thought, well, these Alabama ladies will surely get me a love offering together and get me over here on one of them old aeroplanes. You know what I'm talking about? But apparently they forgot about the verse of loving your neighbor as yourself. You know what I'm talking about? So let me tell you, that's why I look rough. I had to start out walking, then I went to jumping, then I ran, and I think I even did some hopscotch. You remember that there hopscotch, you know? And then I had to hitchhike. Well, that didn't turn out good because the fella was trying to pick me up. He didn't back home. So I had to get out of the truck. Next thing I know, I found myself in the water, you know, and I think I was walking on the water with one of them 12 disciples, Peter, you know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, we was both sinking. So I had to get out of that water, and then I saw a pig. And I said, well, I'll try to ride the pig. Well, that didn't work. And then here come a bull, and that's what happened to my hair. That old bull, I thought it was a cow. Well, it wasn't a cow, it was a bull, and now I'm just disheveled. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just a mess. So by that time, I was just plumb hard. So I stopped by the woman at the well and got me a little drink of water. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I got here, and I see all this food. And I sure am hungry. I tried to stop and get me something to eat on the way from Georgia. You know what I'm talking about? Lord, they wanted $20.25 for lunch. Jesus wouldn't be able to make it down here on these food and gas prices, I tell you what. So I heard this here food was free. So I come to get me something to eat. Well, I went to the doctor last week, and he told me I had to go on one of them low carb, whatever kind of diet. You can't have no bread, and he's lost his gourd. And for those that don't know what that means, he's lost his mind. I said, now you mean to tell me I can't have no bread, and I've lost my mind, so I ain't even introduced myself. But my name is MoMo Maydear. But he told me I couldn't have no bread. And I said, now that ain't going to work. What if I want to break bread with the Lord? What am I supposed to do? Or what if the Lord wants to multiply them loaves of bread again? Or what if he decides for it to rain manna? I'm going to have to be like, hold up a minute, Lord, can you throw some lettuce down? I'm on that low carb diet. I can't have no bread. But I tell you, the reason why I'm really here is because I come to straighten some of y'all women's out. Me being 60 something, 70 maybe, I've had a lot of church jobs. You know what I'm saying? She knows what I'm saying. I don't know y'all's folks, but I feel like I know you. I feel in my spirit that I've seen y'all before. But anyway, old MoMo Maydear has had a lot of jobs in the church, and every time they seem to be going wrong. Well, the first job I had was an usher, because after all, I'd been an usher back with Moses when we had to go across that Red Sea. I ushered us on the cross, you know what I'm saying? And so I decided to be a church usher. Well, I got fired from that. And I was like, I don't know why I got fired, but I think the reason why I got fired was I was making change in the offering plate. But I don't think it was much of that. As I was going down the aisle, telling everybody they wouldn't pay the Lord what he owed. And I started singing Jesus on the main line, pay what you owe. I ended up giving me credit card numbers. Well, the pastor fired me from that. And I said, well, I can be on the pastor appreciation board, you know. Well, I got fired from that, and you're probably like, why did you get fired from the pastor appreciation board? I said, because y'all don't have no senior appreciation day, you know. Here I am, 70 years old, nobody appreciates me. But the pastor said it wasn't all about me, and I didn't know it wasn't all about me. So I got fired. So I said, well, I used to work with the children's church, God bless the little children. So I said, I'll help with the children again. Well, I got fired from that. That church job went wrong too. I ain't never in my life. Well, see, what happened was I went in there and everything was going fine, and all of a sudden them children started tap dancing across my feet. You know what I'm saying? And they're dancing across my feet. Next thing you know, I done pulled one down by her ponytail down to the altar. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get her right with the Lord. Preacher said I couldn't do that, so he fired me from that. I said, well, since I was already in the altar, I thought maybe I could be an altar worker. You know what I'm saying? I was already up there anyway. I love to pray for people. Well, I got fired from that. The reason why I got fired from that job went wrong. Because, well, I went the next Sunday and my earrings got caught up in Sister Bertha Bettering's wig, and we both hit the floor. So the pastor told me it'd be better if I sat in my seat and prayed, so that was a nice way of saying you can't work the altar. So I said, well, I'm already up there near that there rostrum, you know what I'm saying, on MoMo Maydear. She loves to sing, you know. So I said, well, my next church job, I sure can't get fired from this, you know what I'm saying. So I went up there and I decided to join the choir. But my bladder ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
My bladder is not what it used to be. And the choir, the music minister said, minister of music, whatever they call them here now these days, choir directors. Our song that next week was Rain, Lord. But they wasn't talking about that kind of rain, you know. And I looked down and I got fired from that. And I said, well, what am I going to do? So I said, I'll tell you what, I know I can't get fired from this job. I'm going to go back there to that foyer or foyer A or whatever they call it when you're coming in the door, one of them big fancy words. And I said, I'm going to be a door greeter because they got a chair right there. I can't knock nobody down. I can't, you know, I'll be out of the way. Well, you know, that church job went wrong too. See, what happened with that was, there was this little young woman come in, and you know, I'm older, and she was what you call not dressed too modest, you know what I'm saying, and I'm very outspoken. So next thing I know, I'm up laying hands on her, praying for her, and the pastor fired me from that because he said the word said lay no hands on no man suddenly or something like that. I didn't know, so I got fired from that. So I said, well, I got one last shot, and that's to be a church counselor. And surely I can't get fired from being a church counselor. Well, I did. That job went wrong too. What happened there was, I'm old, right, but I don't fall asleep on the pastor. You know, he's a hollering and spitting and a snorting. I mean, you can't fall asleep on that. But I come in and all these people was sleeping during the music. They was sleeping during the preaching, and I just didn't appreciate that. And I just wanted the preacher to know, you know, I had his back. So the next Sunday I come in to counseling them folks, and I told them to quit falling asleep on the preacher. And I commenced to walking up to the front of the church and pacing back and forth, holding up a bottle of Tylenol PM, you know what I'm saying, and telling them, y'all take one of these Tylenol PMs before you come to church the next day, and you won't fall asleep on the pastor, get you a good night's sleep. Well, I be MoMo Maydear. I got fired from that. Reason why I got fired from that was the pastor said I was out of order, but I didn't know I'd quit working, you know. I thought, well, I'm still working. But no, he said out of order meant, you know, I didn't have permission to do that. So that job went wrong too. But I think I finally found me one job I can't get fired from, and that's eating. So I come here today to church to get the eating job, and I say let's all break bread together, because what that old doctor won't know won't hurt him. You know what I'm saying? And now that y'all know MoMo Maydear, how about y'all take me a little offering so I can get back to the door?